Hello fans of Marvel Heroes, my name is Wilfred and welcome to another episode of Q&A. Just casually playing the game, also talk a little bit about what's happening to the game. I think some of you noticed that I have not been playing this game much or making video lately. It's because I've got an exam to take in about 9 days time, so I need to study for it. Some of you asked what kind of exam I'm doing. It's going to be something more related to my professional life. It's going to be harder than the Marvel Heroes Cosmic Trial, but easier than the Path of Exile, Trial of Ascendancy, if you know what I mean. So now, in this video, I'm going to share some tips with you on this whole XP grinding, because I think with the new massive update coming up, XP is going to be something that you continue grinding all the way to the end of the game, whatever it is. So it is something that probably share some tips with you, new players, on how you get yourself prepared when the day comes when you need to keep grinding for XP till eternity. So that's one. Difficulty slider block entry is out, also on bonus item find. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that as well. And that's really about it. There's nothing really too intense in this episode. Some of you may have buy some Steam games and so on. I'd like to hear from you what you are buying as well. I'll share with you what I'm buying as well. And the last but not the least, I think what will I be playing after my exam? What will you be playing towards the year end? And well, you know, Formula 1 is happening right now. The championship with the Lewis Hamilton versus Rosberg. Really excited to see what's going to happen, because I've been following this season rather religiously, and something that I really would like to sort of see a closure to it. I don't know, some of you may be watching, some of you maybe not, because I think it's more of a European thing, rather than it's more like a European thing. This whole well, it's not really. It's quite international. I mean, even America has the Circuit of the America, which is already there. So I don't know how many of you are watching the Formula 1, the race and so on. So I've got a buff right now. So some of you may know that you're getting this kind of buff here, the armor excursion event and so on. So I need to sort of like defeat MODOK to collect some extra loot. Alright, so now why am I playing Raccoon? The reason is very simple, because now while we are always very excited over the new update and so on, I think Raccoon is probably one of the heroes that is going to be affected tremendously by the update because of the mobility. So now if you see me playing Raccoon right now, he's very mobile, fluid kind of thing. He need to run around. He's a tactician in the sense that he need to lay his turrets in the right places. Maybe he need to relay the turret in some right places so as to be able to to survive, because he's a pretty fragile. I don't know whether you know about the Rocket Raccoon or not. So I've got quite a lot of hopper dancing here for Raccoon. So I've got like the gravity mine, which is gravity mine, which is this one here. I don't know whether you can see or not. This is the one, gravity mine. Apply vulnerability, and I've got one button that refill my shield as well, because he can take damage. But the good thing about Raccoon has always been his mobility, being able to just very quickly dash in, lay the turret and so on. But in the update that he won't be doing so, because of all this nerf to the movement system. So it's Splinter. It's one of those things that you gain some but you lose some. So but it happens to lose some of this favorite hero of mine. That's rather sad. So yeah, I mean, there's another thing, man. I mean, can you just give all the stuff to me at one shot rather than asking me to going back and forth? This game is so full of inventory. Okay, now let's start with the theme here, or maybe right after I've okay, so this is the one. You see, I can lay the turret here, be a tactician, and then start to work my right, and there's a Raccoon, yay! And my shield is gone. I will replenish my shield. So that's really how to do it. And you have some gravity mine and stuff like that. So let me just loot something here. I don't know whether I should loot this thing or not, depending on the on the row as well. Okay, now quick tips here. Let me just go somewhere without too many mobs here, so I can talk about things. Let me just see this one as well. Man, there's so many loots here, huh? Okay, so quick tips here, right? So for those of you who are leveling your your hero, because I think this is a wonderful time for new players. Not too much so for the veteran, because I don't know how you guys feel about it. I don't really get much from this whole event. That's why I'm not playing at all. But if you are still farming for XP, farming for the unique, for the title, the collector, and so on, it's a wonderful time. But what else can you play here to get you prepared for the new upcoming update? Is the hero synergy, XP synergy. Now, if you check the bonus XP here, you can check the hero synergy bonus XP. A lot of works there, but what it really means is that if you manage to get 4 heroes at 60, level 60, you get 75% XP bonus, and each of the additional hero get an additional 5% bonus up to 200%. So all in all, you have to, well, it's good that if you level 29 heroes to level 60. In the old day, it's really tedious, but in the new world, I mean, right now is a lot of like a boost going on, top 10, Big 10 event, the XP are off the chart. So I strongly advise, if you have the resource and so on, unlock enough heroes so as to hit at least 29 of them, and just get the full XP bonus, 200%. Like I said, I mean, the new game is going to be just XP grinding. So you grind and grind and grind for XP till eternity. So I would strongly suggest you do that. Now, some ask like what hero to unlock, whatnot. I've got videos on that, but more importantly so, because of this upcoming change, would be the Cyclops, because if you look at Cyclops, he has this like 10% bonus XP. To my best knowledge, is still there, but I do not know what else will it will disappear too. And why is it important though? Because they are removing all the XP bonus from intelligence, which we used to have here. Like the intelligence, I got plus 25% XP. So heroes you can gear for plus 25. Plus intelligence, and also Omega system has all this XP bonus, but the new Infinity system no. So they remove everything else from the whole thing here. I personally think that they are going into the pay so as to get more XP kind of mode, because they're just like the I'm going to talk about the bonus item find later. They are sort of like removing anything that has the rare item find or special item find, like Omega system inside of this gear and so on. Then you have to purchase or loot, or purchase actually the booster so as to get the bonus item find. So I'm going to talk a little bit about it later. So from an XP bonus perspective, I'm seeing it going that way as well, because the only way really is to get the booster if you want to, and the booster has a tremendous kind of like advantage, because if you don't really look into one booster, you look into a multitude of them. You don't just like look into like a booster like this. Oh, there's only like what is it here? Let me take a look at that. 50%, that's nothing, but you can stack them. So you can stack this one with this one here. Right, so that's 50 plus another 5 buff is 200%, 250%, right? Then you have got other things like the Odin buff, and you got many kind of like items there that each one of them can allow you to stack upon each other. So the more booster you buy, of course, the faster your XP bonus will get. And since it's an infinity system, you probably if you have the resource, you probably would like to just keep buying to get the XP bonus. So I'm seeing that way, but what can you prepare? I think hero synergy is something that they haven't really talked about changing, so I'm hoping that it will still stay the same. The Cyclops, they haven't really talked about changing. I hope they'll stay the same. And the third one that you could usually use, well, I mean, there's a legendary as well that help you to get better like XP, but I think those things eventually you probably need a proper proper legendary to do some higher difficulties for the content, for the XP kind of like for the XP itself. All right, so now if you look at the runes, right, there's something called year rune. Oh man, I don't know how it looks like anymore, but there's one rune called, that's right, the year rune. I would strongly suggest you kind of like just stack those, because per enemy kill it will give an XP, so you can actually enchant it into your slot 2, 3, 4 to give you the kind of XP bonus. Now it's still a credit per drop, but you can actually get XP bonus. So I strongly suggest you start kind of collecting the year runes, start to unlock and level heroes to 60, at least get yourself a little bit more prepared for what is to come. So that would be my suggestion to you, fellow Marvel Heroes fans, and especially for those who are new to this game. All right, so anybody here, well, so you see 1 2 turret here, right? So that's how I usually roll, you know. So I do a gravity mine and then do another kind of thing. So now, I mean, Rocket Raccoon is not going to be this fun anymore. If you play Summoner mode, it's really kind of boring. Because of the way that, oh wow, then I need to get the shield up again, and that's it. So I mean, I tried it. Wow, this is rather nice. A lot of loot. It's rather nice. And I mean, I tried the test center for Rocket Raccoon. I mean, he's not really the same Rocket Raccoon anymore. Mobility kind of like update, you know, is a big kind of like hindrance on him, because he needs to be a tactician rather fast to go in, set the things up, and get back out again. I mean, that is his gameplay. But with the whole mobility, and also I was hoping that they will have something smarter for Rocket to lay the turrets, not to be so tedious. But at the end, it become like just, you see, I need to stealth in, wow, hang on a second. Where does it hit me, right? I mean, I didn't even see what hit me, seriously. So there's a shield back up. Okay, this one in, and the oh, this is the mines, is it? Have to be like be careful of what's on the floor. Stealth. All right, so it's one of those things in Rocket Raccoon that you know, I play the test center. It's not really that great. So so some hero have it better, some hero not. Then it's one of those things that if your favorite hero is getting affected in some sense, then you probably get a little bit sad about it. Gravity mine and the wow. Shield is not up. This is a rather hard fight for Rocky. All right, so that's the main tip, long and short tip about how to get yourself prepared for XP, because it takes a while to level that many heroes, and once the XP is being normalized, I do not know how many, how else do you get XP without paying too much. Yeah, that's my take. How did it happen? I don't even know what hit me. Seriously, I don't even know what hit me. Anyway, love this game. So now that is. Some of you may have heard about the difficulty sliders. So that is really no surprise. It's very much like the Diablo 3 Torment. That is the kind of like difficulty slider. The higher the difficulty is, the better the job will be, the better tier, like the Omega tier kind of thing. So that will be there for you. And also they announced something called the bonus item find. So what it really means is that there will be. Let me just get to safety here. His health is rather low. I don't know whether I noticed or not. So there will be no more rare item find nor special item find, but all the booster that you have still would valid. So I will still hold on to those booster and probably boost it when the time comes, which is when I need to farm the Omega gear. But let me get out from here first. So they say that the only way to boost the bonus item find would be through the booster. So that is where you pay to get the get better job faster. And there will be like a UI here, like an arrow here showing up. There's a meter here, and as you play the game, you gain kind of bonus item, kind of index or whatever they call it. Once you hit the full, you have one very nice loot box. Depending on all these. So many loots, depending on what your hero is and so on. So they will do that. They will do that. So is it a good thing or not? I don't know, man. You guys tell me, because it is. It seems that if you're willing to pay for those like booster, you probably will gain an advantage rather nicely, because I don't know what the loot will be. Would it be purely cosmetic, or would it be something that will help your heroes to farm, like better artifact, better core, and so on? I don't know. Maybe it will, maybe not. So that is still yet to see. That's all about it, really. So that is really all that I would like to sort of like talk about the bonus item find and difficulty slider. Nothing new to some of you who has been like reading on the website already. So that is something that I need. Let me just sell all these things first. There's so many junks here. still a lot of junks, man. Inventory management in this game. So some of you new player quite shocked at the amount of time you spend on inventory. Yes, I mean, welcome to Marvel Heroes. This game is full of inventory. You need a lot of inventory. Some of you ask me how many inventory I've got. I've got a lot. It's still not enough. But that's how they make business, because the more types that you create, the more inventory you get, and that's just one of those things. All right, so I'm not going to go through this whole inventory in front of you. It's going to be rather boring. Last item here, last couple of items here. Now, Steam sales, Thanksgiving sales, and whatever autumn sales. I think a lot of you must have bought something. So I'd like to share with you what I've bought here, just because I'm a gamer, you are a gamer, so. Maybe you and I is probably the only person in this world that can understand each other in this very, very, very funny language. Because if I tell this to my friends at work, I think they probably thought that I'm nuts. What are you talking about here? So I bought 3 stash. Stash discount $3.75 gold. So it is like a cup of coffee. So I bought 3 of them, just under $10. So I thought maybe Lay's giving back to Gazillion. No, not really, because I've got so many loots. I don't even know what to keep anymore. Things are changing so much, but I suspect once the new update is out, there are a lot of things I can throw away. I don't think there's the way that they change it is kind of rather strange. Some of these artifacts I can't even use after it's been live and so on. But this one is still energy. They changed it to energy, but still. Anyhow, I've bought 3 stash. I've got Elder Scrolls Online as well. I didn't know that I would get Elder Scrolls Online, but I played during the free weekend. I wasn't that impressed, but I was sort of like, I like the graphic. I thought that my wife can handle that as well, because she's really a faithful follower of Blizzard games. So I thought maybe I introduce her to something different to spice up our video game life. My wife is just right next to me, give me the funny stares. So I kind of like the idea that I do not need to subscribe to it, but I think that the item can be quite expensive. I don't know. So we'll see. It's a journey that I'm also always up for learning new things. Project Cars, the entire set, mean that all the bonus bundle, whatnot that you have. I'm a very avid kind of like racer, although I'm not really that good at it, but I like the technical aspect of it. So I sort of like I always wanted to go into Project Cars. I think Assetto Corsa probably is better from a technical kind of like a simulation point of view. But I heard Project Cars is pretty, so why not? Anyway, it's like a huge discount. I think close to 70% discount for the entire bundle, more than that. This War of Mine, I think, is rather interesting game. I read some of the review and things around it, and I think I kind of like the idea that it's not the very traditional just kill and kill and kill. It's more like from the other perspective as a civilian in a war zone, how they go about their business. So I thought that's nice. American Truck Simulator, I bought the DLC on the steering wheel kind of thing. Why do I buy that? I don't know, because most of the time I'm staring on my steering wheel, so may as well get some skin on that. And guess what? I mean, this is one of those games that the cosmetic item is very, 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 very cheap. It's like $1 or $2. That's it. Compared to say, whatever costume here costs you like $9, $15. I mean, this is $1 or $2. I can give it to them, and so like please continue to support this game and develop it. Then it's a Hero of the Storm. I got the Alter War bundle. Man, I mean, the bundle itself, the value is close to like $90, but we got it for like $9.99. Me and my wife got it. Now, why do I don't really play Hero of the Storm, but my wife kind of liked the Hero of the Storm kind of like game, and she always asked me like maybe you could play together. So it's one of those that we do it for love. So that's one thing. And inside the bundle, there's Sylvanas. Man, Sylvanas. I mean, for those who play World of Warcraft, she's like being promoted. So yeah, Sylvanas. Arthur as well. Arthur is the Lich King. Sonia, which is from the Diablo 3. Illidan, man. I mean, with the new kind of like World of Warcraft Legion, Illidan is, man, he's the man, right? Then Tyrande, which is the wife of Milfurion, who's a night elf. So yeah, I mean, together 5 heroes, 5 skin, plus a bonus mount as well as a gift. So I think that's great stuff. And that's all I have really. I wanted to buy something for Path of Exile, but I thought maybe next league, I don't know, we'll see. So that's all. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know what you have purchased as well, what you have bought over this like period of time, and And I hope you get some really nice game as well. I mean, we don't really have to play the one game all the time. I know you all love this Marvel Heroes game, but it's good to explore what's out there. So what I'm going to do after I pass my exam, fingers crossed, I would like to probably play some more Warcraft with my wife, because I think I need to catch up on that. I really want to do some dungeons there, or maybe raid even. I would like to, of course, the Path of Exile, the Bridge. The Bridge League is out, so I'd like to head into it in no time. Elder Scroll is one thing that I would like to sort of like get my head in as well. Hero Storm. So these are the usual suspects. Marvel Heroes, why? I don't know, man. I mean, I'll probably do some test center as and when I get my tests sorted. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Goodbye, and thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all your patience with me when I'm not really having a lot of videos to produce in these couple of days, and your understanding on this matter as well. All right, see you next time. Good luck with all your loots and get more XP. So just remember, for new player, unlock and level 29 heroes to 60, and I think you are sorted for the infinite XP grinding. Oh man, would that be fun? I don't know. See you next time. Bye.